Greg Dortch is back. Light the Dortch. Whatever you want to do to celebrate, but the all-purpose player returns. The Arizona Cardinals just before free agency as the Cards tendered his exclusive rights contract. What's the move mean for the Cards? Bo Brock, PHNX Cardinals from the Four Peaks Mini Bar. And sure, Greg Dortch isn't going to blow you away with gaudy statistics, under 300 yards receiving, 2 tutties last year, but rock solid in the return game and probably was once again underutilized by another Cardinals coaching staff. But what Greg Dortch brings to this Cardinals organization is continuity in that return game and for a wide receiver core that's undergoing quite a bit of a facelift. Greg Dortch returns as the fourth wide receiver under contract for the Cardinals, joining Rondell Moore, Zach Pascal, second-year player Michael Wilson. So they'll continue to have to add to that wide receiver room, but unlikely to be via free agency. The team can take a step back and not have to be aggressive in acquiring free agent wide receivers. Now, they could add some guys for depth, but probably wouldn't be through a big name wideout like a Calvin Ridley or whoever else hits the market come next week. But the Arizona Cardinals, with 4 wide receivers under contract, 5 guys on futures contracts, including Caden Davis, Daniel Arias, the Cardinals have depth now within the organization and a player that is adaptable, versatile, and willing to play any role to help the team win. Now, where can the Cardinals upgrade in the future and continue to facelift this position? Yeah, you guessed it. The NFL draft. The biggest acquisition most likely for the Arizona Cardinals this offseason at the wide receiver position is going to come with that 4th overall pick, depending whether or not Marvin Harrison Jr. lands at 4th overall, or the team can get crafty later in the draft if MHJ is off the board at 4. Expect them to maybe utilize that 27th overall pick or in day 2 selections, like players like Xavier Legette out of South Carolina, you got Troy Flankrin out of Oregon, or you've got guys like Brian Thomas Jr. who starred alongside Malik Neighbors at LSU. But if the Arizona Cardinals are going to make that big acquisition, it's going to be on draft day, not during a free agent frenzy in March. But one thing's for sure, light the Dortch, the all-purpose player, Greg Dortch, back in the desert once again.